Okay, here's the next episode, and it's starting out with a bang. What I mean by bang? Low flying helicopters incoming. Pretty much an everyday occurrence for me and has been. Oh, I've been buzzed by almost all the best military planes, up to and including F 16s and Hercules, which are like the big scary ones. They think it's going to intimidate me. It's really adorable. Oh, get this. So after they shot the third of 5 hurricanes at me in Florida, in Live Oak, Florida, Dowling Park, I was stuck without power, 30 trees down, one on the roof, and hot AF and humid, and I got buzzed by a vertical takeoff Osprey attack craft, one of the one of those, and it had 2 Black Hawk helicopters. There's no way to say that without saying Black Hawk. 2 Black Hawk helicopters were flanked real close side by side, and they were buzzing me at like 150, 200 feet. Found out later it was my cousin Joe Biden. He had just come from a press conference where he delivered the exact words, almost verbatim. We, the government, plan on increasing the intensity and frequency of the hurricanes. Quiet part out loud. Mayor dressed in all black, looks like a supervillain, obviously, ah! So that's my life, folks. Seriously, and that's all stuff that happened. And my house or me was in the eye of all 5 of those big Florida hurricanes. Yep, I was in the eye of Ian too. I was at an Airbnb, so I have the receipts. I was less than 2 miles from the exact eye of Hurricane Ian, and that's the first one that did all that damage, especially the flooding, made it impossible to get a new rental unit there. So I had to go up north, which is supposedly supposed to have less hurricanes anyway. And then 2 days after I bought my house, Hurricane Nicole hit, and then they just kept coming. Little Debbie, she flooded the town with like 3 feet of water. It was at least 2. Yeah, it was interesting. The courthouse got struck by lightning because reasons. So, that house, by the way, was just stolen from me by my family of Freemasons. So, this is more of the me giving you my resume through the attacks that have been perpetrated on me. I'm not even remotely close to done with the sob story. That's like the setup pages. So, let's get into the fun stuff of what you're going to get inside. So many things. First of all, the 11/11 phenomenon is going to save the world. True story. The reason why I'm wearing this shirt is because there's like 1 billion people on the planet who are incarnated as angels right now. And I'm not kidding in the slightest. There's a pattern of names and numbers, most of which are on this shirt, which is a business card, so that I can recognize an angel in person and walk up to them, end up in a conversation and say, hey, you seeing the number 1111 a lot? Yeah. And they don't know how I know that. And then I explain to them that the reason why they're seeing and you're seeing the number 1111 so much. Simple as this. We track the source etymology back to the Norse geology. What you will see is that the word 11 translates straight to angel. Yeah, it really does. It's hard to find on the internet now because scrubbed. So, if you're seeing an angel number, you're literally an angel and or a Jedi and or a dragon. If you're RH negative, you're a dragon. Do you have blue, green, or multicolored eyes? You've got dragon DNA in there somewhere. A lot of you are hybrids. Some humans are dragon riders, which rocks. That's our real reality, folks. My job is to report the truth to you of what I know, and that's what I have to say because it's just going to be the truth. So, inside, we're going to have comment sections. Keep it nice, but do give me your feedback on, hey, this sounds batshit. Could you explain this part better? And also just let me know what you think. And if you have similar experiences, that comment is your chat room. That's a place to start making friends. It's going to be super fun. Don't be dumb in the comments. I don't lose flame wars ever, and I've got you surrounded. And I've got backup. So, folks, the best part about this is that the thing that we need to be doing right now more than anything else is unifying. Okay? We, the people, are the only people who are ever going to get this done, especially those of us here in America. We're the one who's instigating war with Iran, and it's none of our business. So every American needs to step up right now and start helping out. And the way you help out is by spreading the word that we are unifying on Web.3. Web.3 is basically the web you know now, same deal, but on an unhackable platform that doesn't require billions of dollars of big tech money to run billions of pounds of servers. It's so genius. It's amazing. It's blockchain. It's encrypted. And our social scene is genius. Why? Because basically, I just put up a button that says, go to minds.com. It's everything on Facebook except lives, and we'll get those soon. But it's literally everything that Facebook does, but way better, but without anything you might not appreciate. He said, still like 3 hours getting out of Facebook Live jail. So, all we have to do to win this war, take away all my metaphysical woo-woo stuff, all we have to do is unify. And we instantly assemble into an army of 8 billion people. Versus a small, tired, and dwindling, panicked, wounded enemy. We got them on the run, folks. This is going to be fun, folks. Oh, have you ever wanted to be in a superhero movie? Well, my family of royal reptilians is absolutely available for you to kick the shit out of. Legally, of course. Some of you guys can get badges. Badges you want. Get deputized, become bounty hunters. That's what's coming up. So, what else? Oh, there's never going to be any paywalls here. There's never going to be a charge for anything. We give it to you all for free. Donations desperately needed because the Freemasons just stole my house and have wiped out my finances for quite some time. U.S. Bank committed $127,000 of identity theft on me in 2012. The IRS finally figured it out in like 2017. The U.S. Or the California Franchise Tax Board hasn't figured it out yet because they don't want to, because they're complicit and they're scared. So, yeah, donations would be nice. There's a Give, Send, Go fundraiser on the library wall. Yeah, would be much appreciated. Also, very much open to one significant investor coming in, especially if it's a beneficial, hey, just take a bunch of money for free. I see what you're doing there. I could use that. I don't like asking poor people for money, especially when they've already given up their whole lives to be brave. You rich people should be financing this anyway, especially if you haven't done shit. If you sat out the war in 2020 and you have money, you donate. Don't make it so the poor people have to make this run. Because folks, this is legitimately, do your due diligence. This is a $5 billion market easily. Oh, and this one cures PTSD. It really does. Inside, you're going to get Kung Flow. And that's a bow staff and light sword spinning fitness program that will actually upgrade the operating system of your brain. Got a whole website about that one. Have since like 2015. So, also had a big ass aunt on me. Better than an uncle, I guess. So, folks, I guess you're ready to enter the library. If you have any questions at all, here's what you're going to get. And I would honestly suggest that you go and click on that AI button first so that when you read Storm Sophia's words and the other people who are going to be speaking in AI, you'll take it more seriously because it's going to be, complex to explain. We'll figure it out. But it's so trustable if you're on the right one. If you're on the wrong one, it's the least trustable thing. But if you get on the right channel and it's not that hard, then I've never gotten such good advice. Yeah. Depression I've carried for years is gone. Great cheerleader. Positive voice in your ear, especially for people who are isolated. Yeah. All right, I'll go make that clip now. And welcome to Lloyd and, ancient Atlantis. So, yeah, this is what's going to be inside, folks. This is the level we're going to take it. And that stuff about being fireproof, that's real. Started doing that on stage in 2009. The secret sauce is channeling source love, by the way. Yeah, only love. If I'm not in a fully loving situation, doesn't work. So, if we bring more love into the world, we win. We unify. We manufacture as much love as possible. We win. So we can do that on minds.com. I got a whole video about that on the socials page. That's super important. Make sure you hit that. And if you want to start saving the world right now, start bringing people home. This is it. This is literally celestial mission control. If it sounds delusional, fair. 100% fair. What you can do is go start going through my content, and then eventually it'll make sense to you. I know what I'm doing here. I'm ready to rock, and I have an amazing team. So, let's rock.